Hello, and welcome back to my channel. This is Caffeinated Dino, and today we're continuing and finishing Dream Daddy. We're on Joseph's route. We went on our first date last time. We're getting ready for Amanda to get accepted into college, and then our second date. Very excited to see how this goes. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yes!
Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Yeah.
Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And? The suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in! Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview, and your photography is incredible.
Oh.
Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again.
Yeah!
Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Excuse me. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. I can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Yes!
In the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. You know, I'm just excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we all get the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about a new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake? Or maybe both. Will a snake eat a rabbit, though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had the talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's going to be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. My eye is immediately well out of tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull in Amanda for a big hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Ooh, no!
Welcome. You've got dads.
Why was my alarm on? Ugh, stupid phone. Hold on, I'm gonna make sure it's off and not just muted, not just snoozed. Alright, it's off. Ugh. Alright, Dad Book is messaging us. Is it ice cream again? Louie, listen, this is you from the past. Whoa, how'd this happen? I figured you're trying to reply to this because I know myself, but this is an automated message from you earlier this morning when it was socially unacceptable to go out and buy ice cream. Oh, we got the scroll problem again. I forgot I did that. I forgot how I did that as well. The future is amazing. Listen, life is short and ice cream should always be acceptable, but unfortunately, this isn't the society we live in. And it's less the society we live in and more me projecting my own anxiety about being judged onto others. But you know what I mean. By the time you're reading this, it is a certain time of the day in which nobody will bat an eye at you for going out and buying ice cream. You know what to do. Be good to me. Buy that ice cream. Ugh, mouse in the middle. You know what? I've earned a treat. On the way home, I decided to stop off and grab some ice cream, which I fully plan to eat directly from the tub. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out just what type of ice cream I'd like to eat directly from the tub. Rocky Road? Pistachio? Ooh, Amanda's probably gonna want some too. Better get 2 tubs. She loves cookie dough ice cream, right? Hey, mister. I turn around to see Ernest leaning up against the wall of the convenience store. Ernest? You're cool, right? I know where this goes. I want to say no, but I feel like we would genuinely say yes, we're cool because we don't know what's going on in character. So yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't see what that has to do with anything. Well, if you're cool, you'll help me out, right? Help you out? There's no fire involved, is there? Just clouds. So if I give you $20, will you buy me e-liquid? Ernest, what's e-liquid? It's like, Gatorade, you know, electrolyte liquid. I get it myself, but I'm banned from here for trying to run a grift on the cashier. A classic fiddle game, you know the deal. Oh, if you're talking about balanced electrolytes, then I got you, little buddy. I didn't know you played the fiddle. Just ask the clerk for blue cran razzable, blah 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 blah. English. Blue cran razza apple, vortex. He'll know what it is. I pick up a tub of pistachio ice cream for myself and a tub of cookie dough for Amanda. I search around for blue craze and void starter, but can't seem to find any. I turn to the cashier. Say, where's your finest e-liquid? Behind the counter. You got an ID? First of all, my daughter is older than you. Second of all, I'm flattered. I switched shampoo recently. Is that taking some years off? Look, you need to be 21 to buy vape juice. Your hair doesn't look a day over 20. Wait a minute. Are you just trying to butter me up to get me to buy more ice cream? Because it's working. I glance outside and spot Ernest staring at me. Double wait a minute. So you're telling me that e-liquid is not a sports drink? It's for vaping. Ernest is watching us intently through the window. I better go give that kid a piece of my mind. I see. Okay, look, I'm gonna pretend that you didn't try to trick me to buy you the old Baphomet's cough syrup, and then go inside to purchase my ice cream. I won't tell your dad if you promise to scram. And stop vaping, you'll get popcorn lung. What if I give you $25? Go home, Ernest. As I'm walking back inside, Ernest calls after me. You can get popcorn lung from microwave popcorn, you know. I no longer trust this child, for the mere notion strikes fear into my heart. I go back inside to complete my purchase with the good cashier. Thank you, kind sir, for your time and generous hair compliments. You got it, bub. I glance out the window to see Ernest still outside. Looks like he's talking to some other poor sap. Guess I should go outside and save this other guy some grief. Wait a second, that's definitely a cop. Oh boy. I grab my tubs of ice cream and bolt outside. Ernest is already face down on the hood of the squad car. Ernest, did you seriously try to get a cop to buy you e-liquid? Do you know this kid? I'm friends with his dad. Yeah, we live in the same cul-de-sac. I know his dad. Listen, he's a good kid, and I'm this boy's father. I turn around and see Robert walking up the street toward the convenience store. Ernest, what are you doing? I want a lawyer. First of all, good first instinct. Remember that you're not required to answer any questions from a police officer without a lawyer present. You're this boy's father?
Hey.
Yes, sir. Ernest likes to lash out at me like this ever since the accident. Oh, I don't like talking about it. That's fine. Robert gets a wistful twinkle in his eye.
Hey.
It all started 7 summers ago. My hair was long then. New metal was still in style. Ernest and I were down in the Florida swampland scavenging for it. Sir, I can leave you to take it from here. Sounds good. Thanks, officer.
Oh.
Ernest, come along now. You'll be cleaning grout from the rain gutter for a week thanks to this transgression. The police officer gets in his car and drives off. I'm stunned by how cool Robert was just there. Thanks. I want to say... Richard? Ouch. Don't mention it, Hemingway. Got in trouble plenty of times in my life. Just trying to do my good deed for the day. Will you buy me e-liquid if I give you $20? Child, I will end you. Hey, Louie, will you walk Ernest home with me? Sure.
Hey.
Ernest runs ahead, presumably so he won't be seen with us, which is a thing I think kids do. He reminds me a lot of myself when I was his age. Well, maybe I wasn't as dumb. Seems like he tortures his dad.
Oh.
Seems like he tortures just about everybody. He even stole your wallet. What? No, he didn't. I pat my back pocket. I pat the rest of my pockets. He stole my wallet. Why are you doing this to yourself? What? Robert points at my tubs of ice cream. One of them is for Amanda.
Oh.
I have no qualms with the quantity of ice cream you've purchased. It's a perfectly respectable amount of ice cream. It's the quality I'm talking about. You work hard, Louie. You're a good dad. Don't you think you deserve top shelf ice cream? But these were on sale.
Oh.
If you're gonna treat yourself, go big or go home. Real vanilla bean. Real pistachio. You deserve it.
Oh.
We arrive at the cul-de-sac and Ernest runs into his home. That boy's the reason why we don't have prizes in cereal anymore.
Oh.
Catch you around, Louie. Robert tosses me my wallet and I catch it with a surprised look on my face. I stole it back. Keep it in your front pocket or use a chain like back in your ska days. Smell you later. See ya, Robert. I go back inside my home, ready to spend the rest of the night with 2 tons of ice cream and also Amanda.
Welcome. You've got dads.
You've got thoughts. Alright, let's message Joseph. It's been a long day of flipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Louie, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. Ah, what the heck, my friend needs help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing?
Huh?
I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you.
Ah.
You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. Oh no. That sign. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple of dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as a sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming.
Huh?
Yikes.
Ah.
Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never ever breaks their box mods. Are you going to break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin. I think it's the one right after sloth.
Hey.
Louie, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm going to do a final inspection pass of the food to make sure it's up to code.
Huh?
I'm going to eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in.
Oh.
Phew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father with a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were all right. He must have been devastated.
Oh.
It was Armageddon. No, I get it.
Hey.
I'll workshop it. There's a gym in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Louie. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Nice.
Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost that debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Louie. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Oh.
What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right, I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get a leverage on the tiny sables. Just rip it off! You got a hammer I can use to pry these off?
Oh.
Louie, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. Oh my god. And nails. Jesus Christ. I'm kidding, we just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. These will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of this if we don't fix it. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. Only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Well, we can't erase a G. How are we gonna make it say calm? Oh, there is enough space for an L. Alright, Jesus is calming, I guess. Yeah. Somehow, it's not that bad. It's definitely janky. I was able to turn the U into an A and an L. Somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, That's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch.
Oh.
The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the door swings open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment.
Lawrence of Arabia!
Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play to keep it shuffle.
That's the good stuff.
Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to a backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him.
Hey!
I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Haha. Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily.
I am so sad.
I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he? Okay. Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that you will like that will inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right?
Ha-ha!
The DJ thinks for a moment.
All right.
Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Hey?
Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves.
Yeah.
Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. Oh my god. After some time, kids from the community start filling into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ. Oh no.
DJ Spin Master.
DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you the sound that people want. We're off to a good start.
Hey!
The next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd.
Hey!
Alright.
All right.
He sighs again.
My feelings hurt.
Man, it's been a heavy couple of days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. Hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
Whew, the DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand, punch in the other.
Yeah.
Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch these kids really closely, you catch them cringe every time Tom York swears.
Ah.
There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us.
Yeah.
He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something.
Yeah.
You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by Rem. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Federico. Federico? He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not.
Oh.
So he's from the country Latin?
Ugh.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone.
I'm so sad.
Joseph and I make our way to DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud.
Hey!
Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming?
Oh.
It's, not?
Hey!
I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? Play the booty bumpers. That's not how DJing works. Now stop me from out of line here, since I've never been a DJ and don't have any current plans to become one. But I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness. Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with...
Hey!
Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it.
Hey!
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Kirk Douglas!
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay.
My feelings hurt.
Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With Yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I returned to the dance floor where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though.
Ooh,
This is a disaster.
All right.
Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Louie. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realized what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this.
Huh?
Oh gosh, you're not going to... I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door.
oh, cracker balls.
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. Wish me luck. With luck, we can get these cues into it as well. Are you in or out?
Hey.
Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Start with the lawnmower, I guess. Alright, let's riff start this baby. I start lawn mowing the dance floor. Joseph seems to respond to that and decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Louie, let's turn up the heat. Running Man? I don't know what shopping cart is. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements of my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire or the running man deep within him. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it.
Oh.
Cue it up. I think they're coming around. Cabbage Patch?
Yes.
You can never go wrong with a Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume you would do at a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youths. I think they like agriculture. I think it's working. If we pull the right moves, the kids will join us in no time. Attempt twerking. Oh my god. No. We're gonna stick with moonwalking. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks so they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, dude pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip, no. Lift Joseph up dirty dancing style, no. Or death drop, yikes. These are all big things, and they all sound scary. I'm gonna take death drop is the least dangerous out of all of these. At least my understanding of a death drop. I've seen enough internet videos of this move where I really think I can nail it. On the beat drop, I kick my leg up and dramatically fall to the floor, my back landing on the ground with a shablam. All the kids immediately started screaming. They know what's up. But at what cost? I will feel this for weeks to come. My chiropractor's gonna be pissed.
Lawrence of Arabia.
What was that? The future of dance. These kids are gonna remember this night for the rest of their lives. Impressionable preteens hit the dance floor with an almost alarming level of enthusiasm. I'm deafened by the combined volume of their cheers. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all dancing and laughing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs.
Whoa.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What?
Oh.
I have something to show you. Joseph leads me out of the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hand finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception for when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he possibly have planned? So last time we talked about escaping to an island where we can live out an easy tropical lifestyle, where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we can't actually do that, I figured I can bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights. Oh! Welcome to the Margarita Zone. Are you about to drink in a church? I mean, I'll do it. This is cute. He even has beach chairs. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs sit up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing.
Nice.
There's no pop top to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. You really went all out.
Hey.
I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without our sick dance moves?
Hey?
No, not here. You're missing the poor Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick up your feet and forget about your worries for a while. Let's get tattoos with Mexican cuties. Oh my god. Watch out for blown out flip-flops. It's a real fear. Thankfully no heels will get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made.
Oh.
You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got in a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? Trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people, did some stuff I'm not too proud of. But I was young and in love and didn't have to answer to anybody. And now, I host fundraiser car washes and take kids to soccer practice on the weekends.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot, or I guess the concept of it. A place where I can strum on my 6-string while I wait for the shrimp to boil, drink margaritas all the time, forget my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once, but I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to the Margarita Zone, a short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers? If stepping on a pop top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to this office. I think it's about finding a little piece of the Margarita Zone throughout your day, taking joy in those moments.
Oh.
That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning. See my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph. Spend some quality time with a good friend.
Oh.
Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops out of his office chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway.
Oh.
Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for the Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault. Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Eat too much youth group food? Drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price.
Ah.
And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer juice and sherbet. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess. I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Well, we did it! Bowling? Why bowling?
I could just fall into your eyes.
Always bring your war chest. It's been a long day, and yet I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually when I feel this way, I mainline investigative TV until I pass out. But tonight I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decide to take a relaxing stroll. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal drinking age and sound judgment, I decide to stop in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol to set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel a responsibility to play a role as a social agent in our community, and a watering hole such as Jim and Kim's is the perfect place to do it. Also, I desperately need a beer. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here was a good idea.
Ah.
As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself all over anyone. In fact, she's alone. She looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Oh god. Say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey.
Hey.
Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you too. Mary, I'm not...
Huh?
I never accuse you of anything uncouth, Louis. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship.
Ugh.
You're a good friend, aren't you? Yep, just a friend. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine.
Ugh.
We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now? I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. I'm just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and starts right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. I was hoping maybe something else would go down. Like maybe she was upset about something else and we can help her and be friends of her. Help them fix her marriage. That's not what I expected. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound. Like, excuse me. Can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I gently knock on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of her room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seems totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still free to burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy.
Oh no.
Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad, it took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around Sat and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. You know how Emma R. is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The best friend.
Alright.
You got it. Wow. Proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while. But then I found out from Rosie M. that both of the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night they all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes.
Oh.
So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R., and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos. Without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace draws a notch on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one? I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck. But I realize it's not the most eloquent thing to say. But I was very angry and really embarrassed and just wanted to get out of there. So I left, without nachos might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. Are you still following? What did Emma R say? Ugh, okay, get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what, let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me unread, and then, wait, left me unread? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my messages and didn't reply, and I know because they're read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P. and about how mad I am because she's at least being kind of reasonable. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think he lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is that everybody drops me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I am so sorry. I always expected it from everybody else, but Emma R has been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stands at the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. As mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What can I possibly say to help?
Oh no.
Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh, Craig messaged us. Oh, this knitting game again. Hey dude, I've got the runs. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll head to the store and grab you a real chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? Bye, I've got the runs. I meant that I feel like running. Wanna come with me to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting you home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There are 30 more minutes left in this Meet in Hell marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay. At least let me see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her Sorpresa wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. Alright, we're doing this again. The gym just installed these new virtual jogging treadmills. We'll feel like we're running outdoors. You can see other runners on your screen too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up? Don't worry, we're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you.
Nice.
Just get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up, but don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. Okay.
Run that dad.
Hey.
Full concentration.
Dude. Hey. Bro. Hey.
Yay! We did it. I think it took us longer this time. Oh, it did. Hop the trot. Did take us longer.
Battle performance for sure.
Way to go.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, let's go on our third date with Joseph. Let's see what happens here. You know what they say about their dates. They get pretty serious. Ugh, homewrecker. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him and not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Hey Louie, we should hang out. Like actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids. Just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get out on the open ocean? How are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa. Prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina. You can check out the goods, if you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? Joseph owns a yacht? I'm as surprised as you are. You've been holding out on me, your only daughter, whom you love. What? Did you think us having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? Not a dog, that's for sure. A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. Yeah, okay, but what if I had the exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but also can go on a yacht sometimes? Relax, kiddo. Joseph's inviting me onto his yacht. It's going to be a yacht of fun. I'm glad you're excited, but doesn't mean you can start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda? Well, I gotta go get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad! Don't stay out too late, or you can't go to Jennifer Longforth's birthday on this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but ended up going with Logan Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quaint marina complete with a local mom and pop shops and a small diner framing the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, Louie. Joseph! Where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me from atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? I inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone type. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time went a bit sideways, we can cast our lot out on the open sea, wrestle with Neptune, set sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when you're not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and weeks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand to me, helping me up onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Louie, stop thinking about hands. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis even though nobody else seems to be around.
Oh.
Shoving off! Boat launching! Man and boat, launching as one! The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into the open water, with Joseph doing the occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element.
Oh.
This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and throw in some talcum powder. Can do.
Oh.
I dramatically pull off my shirt. My dad bought illuminated in the reflection of Maple Bay's rippling water. I am strong. Not bad. We might have to tag team Neptune together. I'm suddenly worried that I haven't applied a strong enough SPF sunscreen and might get sunburn. I put my shirt back on. Oh boy. For a while we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going?
Oh.
A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out on open water.
Oh.
Plus we could see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big.
Aye.
Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past the buoys. He sighs.
Oh.
Wish I can get out more often, but you know. Family, wife, saving souls.
Yeah.
So many souls, I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And from where I can see how toned his muscles are, in pure thoughts.
Oh.
Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. I wake this thing. kicks off is intense. The way this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Hey, dolphins. Joseph, there are dolphins. So you're scared of whales but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I would be more comfortable than riding a dolphin into battle. Dolphins are awful. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think that I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life.
Oh.
I yell out to the ocean. You're all spineless invertebrates. I had lobster last week and can't wait to eat more. My life goal is to punch as many fish as I can before I die. I had lobster last week and can't wait to eat more of you. You tell him, Louie. And here we are.
Oh.
Louie, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia at the sight being in a wide open space. Isn't that agoraphobia? I'm on a boat with a handsome man. A handsome married man. Oh, probably claustrophobia because we're stuck on the boat. And there are whales beneath us. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know, there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right?
Yeah.
Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. Really? What about sharks?
Oh.
Sharks are tight. It's a tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. You know, Shh. Quiet contemplation.
Oh.
I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool.
Yeah.
I look out to the sea for a bit, and then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home in the water. What Mary said to me at the bar, I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's,
Oh.
well, if you really want to know.
Oh, Kirk Douglas.
Suddenly I hear a sputter coming from the engine room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so we might have a small problem. What small problem? We are out of gas. What? What? The whales are gonna get us. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay, I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. Don't you have a radio? I check my phone. I don't have service either.
Oh.
Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I'm a dad. If the radio's anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Jesus Christ. Let's take a look at it and see if we can figure it out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work.
Oh.
I think there's some frayed wires in here. If we can reattach them, then we should have a working radio in no time. We stare into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around and see if that works. Oh god, me?
MacGyver, that radio.
Okay. Well, we're gonna need wires. I'm assuming paperclip? God, this thing is so big. How do I attach? Can I attach a paperclip to the wire? Oh my god, this is an awful control scheme. Oh! Something happened. I'm gonna say we probably just need all the metal stuff to go in there. Right? And then gum for good measure, because why is there a condom? Because you always need gum in a MacGyver thing. Excellent. Hey, it kind of works. The radio springs to life. Whoa, we did it. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big is the range? Well, this radio came off the boat when my dad bought it in the 60s, so not great. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine? Sure. Wine. I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Want to go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Let's see. Wine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Cabinet? It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there's some treasures in here. Drawer. Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a yacht club miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to daddy. Now I just need to find some glasses. It's a sturdy cabinet, a little dusty, but I bet there's some treasure in here. Focus on the rest of the room. Shelf. I take a look on everything at the shelf. Photos? There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling and wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy in the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles. On brand. A couple old vet magazines. I guess this must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this? Well, wow. Now that's the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I take a look at everything on the shelf. What? If there's one thing Joseph does right, it's the odd stuff he puts on shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. And there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design, too. Back to the cabinet? No. Alright, the lounge. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything, leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Oh, California King. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. For an old yacht, this... Okay, same thing. Floor. There's some clothes strewn around on the floor. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. Here are some wine glasses. These are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rouge. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. Oh, go back to Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck and find Joseph still hunched over the radio. Louis, wine. Glad to see you two. Just in time for sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half of my kickflips. What is that like? 4?
Hey.
5 on a good day. Pour me. Regular pour or power pour? Power pour? Whoa. Okay, time to party. We clink our glasses and drink up.
Oh.
This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes?
Oh.
You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck of our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, Louis. Generally, it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb, but I think we can save it. This view, though? Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied? I bet we'll have a whale of a time. What's it like owning a yacht? I don't know. What's it like owning a yacht? Fuel prices are on the rise. Yearly maintenance is a bit of a strain on the finances. Can't really take it out in the winter months.
Oh.
But also sometimes you can have a party on your yacht and everyone thinks you're cool, so it evens out.
Oh.
Louis, if you had a yacht, what would you name it? Fuck you, whales. The salty swallow, Jesus Christ. Long, hard, and full of semen. How ridiculous do we want to be? Wine shoots out of Joseph's nose.
Oh.
I need to make some phone calls and change the name of this boat. You like your mysteries
More
hot-bodied.
McDonald. Oh, Cracker Barrels.
It's a real rewarding series, Louis. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Look, you have fun with your word dimples. I enjoy the well-crafted narrative excellence of a highly regarded serial. Of sex books.
Oh.
Detective novels. Sexy detective novels featuring a hard-boiled gumshoe who can't be held down by the law, or by love, or by the mystery of the Spanish lover. You read them too. The author really hit her stride around book 17. I go to take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in Margarita Zone? That it is, Louis. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the Margarita Zone. That is almost what we wanted, right?
Oh.
No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales. But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the Margarita Zone. Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As the youth minister, I make pacts with neither devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Or Steely Dan. Ha! Amen.
Oh.
Our laughter dies down. Both silent for a moment, looking into each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like I'm doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to mine.
Yeah.
Louis, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn about the lounge, the undone bed. Are you living on this boat? I didn't want to mention it, but he sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lay on the console next to him. We had a very long talk, and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do. It's fine. I'm fine, actually.
Oh.
It was a long time coming.
Oh.
For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness. And now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy.
Yeah.
I need someone who will be there. Someone kind and honest. And you deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling there's someone who I can get in the habit of being around. Someone very close to here. Is it Wales?
Oh.
I mean you. Oh.
Oh.
I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver. Come in, come in. Is anyone there? No? Over? We're stranded out on open waters. We've been here for hours. Please send help. Over. But wait, are you guys gonna kiss? What? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over.
Oh.
Louis, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it, you leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over.
Oh.
Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at the Ghost Card are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over.
Oh.
How soon can you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out.
More McDonald.
Wait!
Oh.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls.
Yeah.
I think they left. We stare at each other for a second. Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed on. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing me down my neck. Come on. His hands drift to my thighs, and he effortlessly picks me up. Jesus Christ. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I wanted this for so long. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp.
Oh.
Lots of time to kill, Louie. We better get started. Jesus Christ. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Oh man, I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I open my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully. His hair is mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone. Finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's still holding me tight, even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple of shakes before he clearly opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine. The Coast Guard eventually show up and tow us back to the bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I step off the yacht and he walks me to my car. I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Yeah.
Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks us back to his boat. Or he walks back to the boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda is alright. Amanda, Dad! She runs up and hugs me.
Huh?
I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds to a legitimate cash and carry business, fudging the books over the course of a year so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah? I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Dad, points are so low. Jesus. Oh, we got an S.
I've never had that much fun in my life. That was awesome. Thank you.
Angry about the weather. Kickflip is so low. Tough talk. Salt shakers. Jesus. Alright. Oh, Dreamy is Daddy. Going every date with every dad. And Margarita Zone. Going on Joseph dates. Yay! Phew. I think I have everything finally set up. Amanda should be here any minute now. I think that's her car in the driveway. Okay, gotta act natural. Be cool, Louie. Be cool. Amanda walks through the door with a suspicious look on her face. Hey, Dad. Off to a good start. Something fishy? Rats. What? No. I had a crab cake sandwich for lunch. That's probably it. You're allergic to shellfish. Oh. Oh no. I forgot. Again. Dad. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be sick. What have I done? I'm kidding. You're right. I have a little surprise for you. Yeah, I can tell. You're very bad at lying. Amanda, my dear, would you care to join me in the kitchen? Father, it would fill my heart with glee. I lead Amanda to the kitchen table, where a present lies under a tablecloth. It's nothing special, but I want to give you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but... Oh, Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops.
Alright.
No way! I figured you probably won't be able to get cable in the dorm, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you. A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons. And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show. Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug. I'm glad you like it. Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Tell us you all pigskin or something? Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. What? You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. So consider this your graduation party. Surprise! Dad, everyone's here. Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you. Is that a mac and cheese bar? Sure is. Fully customizable, down to the type of mac. And there's an ice cream cake. The good kind, the crunchies in the middle. I don't know what to say. Don't say anything. Just go have fun with your pals, alright? I'm so proud of you, Amanda. Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. I should make the rounds to make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese. Oh no, Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna... Come on, Louie, you can do this. I walk up to Mary. Hey. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. That went about as well as I could have expected it to. Louie! Brian, you made it!
Hey.
Ha, I don't pass up on good Mac. What do you think of the party? It's not bad. Just not bad?
Ah.
Yeah, it's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment. Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad. Hey, Brian's daughter. See how that feels? This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us. You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment. Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Hey, bro. Bro.
Oh.
This is a real rager, taking our older age into consideration. I'm trying to be in bed at a reasonable hour tonight. Don't let me get too wild.
Nice.
Don't worry, dude. I'll keep an eye out on your fruit punch intake. You know, I'm really glad we're bros again. Me too, dude. Briar and Hazel peek out behind Craig. Hi, little ones. Hello. Hiya. Thank you for all that ice cream cake. Wait, girls, how much of that did you eat? Briar ate 4 pieces. Ask any witness. No, I didn't. Hazel ate 4 pieces and wants to pin on me because we look alike. I had your face. Nobody will ever believe you. Oh boy. I'll let you guys figure this out. Good seeing you, Craig. Let's hang soon, yeah?
Nice.
Totally. Tell Amanda congrats for us. Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. The perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, Louie. Thanks, Hugo. You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going into her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for finals. Me too. That scholarship money will really help. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo. Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher. Hey. Congratulations on graduating. I know you're going to do great things at art school. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Wait, I just realized you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. You no longer hold power over me.
Oh.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you attention. Yeah, I'm gonna break anything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe? Nope.
Oh.
I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place, so. She'll fit into college just fine. Hey. Hey. Robert gestures vaguely at the snack table. Good stuff. Yep. See you later. Hey, man. Matt. Let me know when Amanda leaves for college and have a fresh batch of the talking banana breads ready for her. Thank you. I know she'll love that. What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, dude. Good cake. Thanks for coming by. The sun is setting and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Joseph, it's so great to see you again. Did we skip talking to Amanda?
Oh.
Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking maybe we can catch a movie or something. Yeah, that sounds like it would be fun. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like it did on the yacht. So, I guess things are so friendly with Mary? Yeah, I want to talk to you about that. Joseph sighs. We talked, and we talked for a long time, and there was some yelling and crying, but ultimately, there was reconciliation. I'm sorry, Lily. I have to make this work with Mary. Oh. I know, I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm really sorry you got caught up in all this. I've felt so alone lately, and I'm not even sure I'm doing the right thing here. You've come to mean so much to me. I'll never forget all those beautiful moments we shared together. But I have to thank you. In a way, this whole thing with you helps me realize that I still love my wife very much. Oh, that's great. I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear, and I'm sorry if you're hoping for something different, but this is where my life is, and I need to do right by my family. But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand.
Nice.
We'll always have Margarita Zone. Joseph stands up. Take care, Louie. You too, Joseph. Joseph walks off. Man, did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I'd done things differently? I walk over to the half-melted remains of the ice cream cake and shove a forkful into my mouth. This ice cream cake is my new boyfriend. The last guests begin to make their way out of the party. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party, Pops. What can I say? I was inspired. So, I also have something for you. For me? Why? Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once or anything, but growing up wasn't easy, but it could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you. Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Louie, if you cry again, you're the best, Dad. I love you. And I'm crying. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. Present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda. It's us. Kind of shocking all of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave. Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented and intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road. Memories to make and stuff to break, right? Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it. It would be my honor. Hell, you know I've started some fires in my day. Amanda and I wave bye to our partygoers as they leave. We sit together and watch the sun slowly dip below the horizon. I'm glad you made some friends. Yeah. I know that's maybe not what you were looking for, but these people care about you. I love you, Dad. We'll always have each other. You're right. It's gonna be hard at first, but this is the next chapter in our story, and I would be nervous about it, but I know that you're always gonna be looking out for me the same way I'll always be looking out for you.
Yeah.
Team Rex, Team Rex. So Joseph is getting back together with Mary. We're not a homewrecker? Question mark? Is this the good end? Did we mess up? If we get the picture, it's a good end. I just wonder if we messed up somehow. Well, not that I wanted to break them up, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, we got a picture. Greetings from Margarita Zone. Wish you were here. That's cute. Alright, so this is the good ending. He does get back with his wife. Because when we got the bad ending for Robert, we didn't get a picture. But we get a picture here, so this is a good ending. I'm leaving it as that. Alright, we're done! We played all of Dream Daddy. It took the entire month of June. Yikes, I did not think it was going to take that long. Partly because, and I know part of the length is because I did the first one in 4 parts because I didn't know how to divide it yet. And then Robert we had to do twice because we messed it up. I say we, I messed it up. I slept with him and now it's that choice, apparently. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the game. Who's your favorite daddy? Who did you like the best out of everyone? I think Damien was my favorite out of everyone. Maybe Hugo was second. The wrestling stuff was a lot of fun. But yeah, who's your favorite? Who's your least favorite? Let me know if you know any other dating sims that are similar to this so we can try them out on the channel. That'd be fun. And I will catch you next time. Please remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow. And I'll catch you next time. I already said that. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye!